The Lord has done it finally. Hey, finally. Guys, move closer. What's up, my people? It's your guest. Today is the day of Thanksgiving. Ladies and gentlemen, please, on behalf of myself and Kogi Central, come now. Come and show your face to the people. Actually, you know, I fired him, but many of you were begging for him in the comment section. So, I'm a very merciful somebody. Very nice, very kind. I reconsidered. I rehired him. Ladies and gentlemen, INEC came through. Can you believe what just happened? INEC decided to throw out the case of recalling Senator Natasha. Actually, let me read their letter so that I'm not jumping ahead of myself. And when I read the letter, you will see where I still have issues with INEC because I'm still upset a little bit. But let me read their letter first of all. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, hereby notifies the public that the petition for the recall of Senator Natasha Akpoti-Uduaghan representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, which was submitted to the Commission on Monday the 24th of March by representatives of the petitioners who are registered voters in the constituency, has not met the requirements of Section 69A of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria of 1999. Now, this is where I have problem with INEC, okay? They said the petition was signed by 208,132 people out of 474,000 people. They said 208 signed out of 474,000 registered voters in the constituency. What does this mean? Does this mean that INEC went ahead to count those fake signatures? Like, where did INEC find 208,000 signatures? That is what is paining me. It means that they disregarded all the videos that were circulating showing where these people were forging signatures. All the time that we were shouting that INEC, they forged. INEC disregarded all that. They still counted 208,000 signatures. How about INEC? Now, if you would do the right thing, just do it. We are happy, we are grateful, we are celebrating you that you decided to do the right thing this time around. But where did you find the 208,000 signatures? Are you trying to tell me that beyond the people that we saw that welcomed Senator Natasha to her home when she landed in a helicopter, you are trying to tell me there is extra 208,000 people somewhere in that same senatorial district that signed INEC? Now, this represents 43% as against the constitutional requirement of at least 50% of registered voters. So, okay, what does this mean, INEC? Are you saying that if they bring extra signatures, that you will still go ahead with this thing? I'm like, what does this mean, INEC? But the next statement is giving me peace for now. The next statement says, no further action. And they capitalized it. They said, no further action shall be taken on the petition. Mic dropped. No further action shall be taken on the petition. Hey, but I'm so sorry. Hi, I can only imagine how you are feeling right now, Uncle Bodaya. And the governor of Kogi State, Gov Ododo, they said you are not feeling well. Hey, yeah. My people, can you imagine? This is why it is always good to push back against bullies. You never know. You just might win. Benny, and when you play their games, play it smarter than them. You have to always be 10 steps ahead of your enemies. And you never let them know what your next move is. When they block the road, you fly in the sky, fly above the principalities, fly above the demons, fly above all the enemies of progress. So I really like that they said and they capitalized that no further action shall be taken on the petition. But I'm still a little bit worried that INEC, are you saying if they provide more signatures, would there be further action? Please clarify what that means. Please make it clear so that these people will not go and manufacture more fake signatures. Please, INEC, we are begging you, release another statement that whether or not they bring more signatures, that this case is closed. We are celebrating you. You cannot come tomorrow and say that all our celebrations are in vain. INEC, you cannot do like this. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming through. Huge congratulations to Senator Natasha. Now, guys, there's something in this letter, this public notice, that is baffling my mind. I have taken a critical look with the peripheral level of my photosynthesis, of my korokoro eyes, just trying to understand. Maybe you guys can help me in the comment section, because this particular letter from INEC is directed towards distinguished Senator Godswill Akpabio. I'm like, why? They address this specifically to Akpabio. It's either one of two things. Maybe they are addressing it to him because he's her president, he's her Senate president. It's either that or he's the one that is behind all this recaller, and now they are responding to him officially. Like I said, maybe it's just because he's the Senate president and they update them whenever someone is trying to recall a senator. I don't know. But I thought this would be addressed to her own people that were allegedly trying to recall her. So congratulations to Senator Natasha. Thank you so much for your confidence, for your courage through all this time, for exposing a lot of things for us as Nigerians, and for outsmarting the enemies of progress. Hey! Now moving forward, I don't know if you heard, but Alhaji Titunji, the president is out of the country one more time on what he calls work leave.
And President Bola Tinubu moments ago departed Nigeria for Paris, France on a short working visit. During the visit, the president will appraise his administration's mid-term performance and assess key milestones.
Okay, so God, I don't understand that. You are either on leave or you are working. So they use that word so that we will hopefully believe that while Alhaji is on leave, he's still working for us. The funny thing is they said that while he's on this leave in Paris, so I want to love France, they said that he would do an assessment of his performance so far. Is it the one to reflect on his performance, or we are the ones to grade his performance? He's coming to 2 years. Now, next month, my people, next month, it will be 2 years that Alhaji has been our president. Forget everything else that is happening. This man promised to fix electricity in the very first time. He said if he doesn't, that we should kick him out. Has he started at all? That is what I want to know. Let me know how your electricity is performing at your own corner now, so we know how to hold Alhaji responsible. 2 years is coming. We will talk about inflation, the kind that we have never seen in Nigeria during your time. The price of food, the price of everything went up. How life has been so difficult for people. While the president is in France, by the way, the vice president also went to Senegal. And I'm like, who is in charge right now in the country? Please don't tell me that it's Akpabio. But more importantly, guys, for how long would our president be going to France on medical tourism? Because we all know that this whole work leave thing is just an excuse. The man is back for medical checkup. He's not well. And we have been asking Alhaji Ati Beretiti exactly what is ailing you. We just want to pray for the man. He's not even allowing us to pray for him. But once again, my people, make it make sense. Why is it that every time that the president is trying to leave the country, these men will go and line up on the tarmac, he go just by his private jets, just to shake his hand and wave goodbye? Why do we keep doing this every time he leaves? I talk about this. These men will still come back. They still come back to shake hands with Alhaji and stand there to wave goodbye. Goodbye. Like small children. I don't understand. Especially this former governor of Zamfara. It's like a regular on that tarmac. I don't know. Does he get paid for it or what? And how do they even gather themselves on the tarmac before his plane leaves? Is it that they send out a memo? Hello, Mr. President is about to leave. Find your way to the airport. Assemble on the tarmac. On the tarmac, you go form a line, straight line. Oh, oh, how do these men gather? I don't know where else they do this. Because I keep wondering, what is going to happen if they don't line up? Is it that he will not be able to enter the plane? Or if nobody is waving, his plane will not take off? Like, what is it? Go, make it make sense. Help me to understand. So, Mr. President is gone. He's in France. And Auntie Natasha won this case. But let's not forget, she's still challenging her suspension. So we're still waiting for the outcome on her suspension case. You know what? There's one thing that these people have done on the case of Auntie Natasha. First of all, they've made her more popular. And they have made more people fall in love with her. Everybody is talking about Senator Natasha. They've given her free publicity. In fact, some people are saying, oh, she will be this, she will be that. That's how much people now love Senator Natasha. If you are not following her, by the way, please follow her on Instagram, follow her on X, because she updates all the developments herself. Follow her on Facebook as well. So guys, remember that I talked about Dr. Nii Borire coming to Houston last Saturday? Well, my people in Toronto, you are in luck because you are next. This coming Saturday, he will be live for the leadership conference. It is free unless you want to attend attend the VIP session in the evening. That one is not free. Scan the QR code on the screen for you to register so that you get all the details about it. It's gonna be life-changing. Among the many things he will talk about will be excellence in everything that you do. Please find your way to that place we live in Toronto this coming Saturday. Also, your girl made it to 500,000 followers on Instagram. Hey, I beg, follow me if you are not following me on Instagram. And on TikTok, we are trying. Help our market. Alright, y'all, it's been real and I'm keeping it real up in here. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and X. Until next time, I'm gonna see you later. Peace out.